There we go. Whoa, whoa. That's a nice one. Hey, what up guys? John from Mongo Fishing. So today I'm out here on Lake Pickthorne. It's a little after 8 o'clock in the morning. We have a heat advisory today. It's already starting to get a little toasty. But I'm gonna come out here and fish for about 2 hours. And that's the video you are getting. So hopefully I can get into some fish. So basically I'm gonna run over to my fishing spot and then turn the camera back on and start fishing. And we'll go from there. So let's stick some lips. All right guys, so I have a swim jig, a buzz bait, and a crankbait tied on. That's the game plan. Like a little buzz bait. It's not very squeaky, it's not very big. There's a bunch of bait that I passed on my way back here. And they're all really, really small. So that's why I went with this 1/8 ounce buzz bait. Oh, and the time, I got 8:14. You know what? I think swim jig. Water temp is 84.1 right now. All right, so I'm just gonna work this bank and I'm gonna work it down to the end. And if I don't like catch anything or whatever, then I'm gonna switch up to a different color swim jig or maybe throw the crankbait and work back down it again because I know there's gotta be fish on this bank. There we go. He's not very big. But he flat out choked that thing. Awesome. Got right there. So let's get a weight on him. Got my Catch Commander scale. Not sponsored by these guys. All right, so 0 fish, 0 pounds, 0 ounces. And he is 1 pound, 8 ounces. Let's get him back in the lake. There we go. And he choked it even more, guys. Good Lord, man. That was a pain in the butt to get out, but I got it out. And he is 2 pounds, 1 ounce. All right, let's get him in the water. All right, so that ended up holding at 2 pounds, not 201. So 2 fish for 3 pounds, 8 ounces. So that bass didn't swim away as well as I wanted it to. When I come back, if he's floating or struggling or anything like that, then I'll just scoop him up and take him home. I don't like eating bass, but I also don't like killing them for no reason. I mean, he swam away, but he didn't swim away strong. And he was hooked in the tongue, so we had some blood loss. But it wasn't like hooked in the gills or anything like that. Like, it wasn't like a, you know, a death wish. But he did lose some blood. Got blood on my brand new shoes. Oh man, that's a good hit. Get back over there. And the water temp on this end of that stretch is 88. So there's a 4-degree temperature change in about a quarter mile. So I got to the end. I'm gonna turn around and head back, but I'm gonna put on a different color swim jig. Throw that for a little bit. All right guys, so another Divine swim jig. So 6-inch Divine black and blue with a Okeechobee color Rage Craw. So it's like blue flake on one side and green pumpkin on the other. Back down the same bank that I just worked. It's 9:01, so it's been almost an hour. So 2 fish in an hour. And water temp at the starting point right here is 88.4. Sorry, 88.5. All right guys, so I've worked down this whole bank, almost this whole bank, without a single bite. So maybe black and blue wasn't the right choice. All right guys, so I made it to the end. I'm gonna retie back to that shad profile again. And then I might just run over here and work through this stuff. It's pretty difficult to navigate, so I'm not sure if I can actually do that or not, but I'll give it a shot. So if the water was up, I could navigate through that some. But the water's so far down right now that there's like little stumps literally everywhere. I'm not necessarily worried about hitting a stump with the motor like I just did, but more of like the fact that I can't get the boat through because it's not going to be wide enough. That was dumb. Hopefully I can get that back. All right, let's try to throw this buzzbait across the top of this stuff. All right, guys, well, it is 9:40. I'm gonna work back down this bank one more time, back to the swim jig again. And that'll probably take us out to 2 hours. Actually, you know what? I'll throw the crankbait for a little bit just to see how possible this is. With all these stick-ups, it might not be doable here. But we'll give it a shot. Problem with crankbaits around wood. There we go. Sometimes they deflect off really good, and sometimes they just stick right into it. Yeah, just throw a swim jig. I know I caught fish off that earlier, so. Here we go. Oh, whoa. That's a nice one. Oh my Lord, that's a nice bass. That's a nice one. Did I get it in time? 10:08. I got it in time. Nice. All right, let's weigh him, and that'll probably be about the last fish. $3.15. All right, guys, well, this is last cast. All right, guys, so that was it. 2 hours. Final tally was 3 fish for 7.8 pounds, because that last one was hit 4 pounds and it would drop down to 3.15. So I guess it locked in at 4. Anyway, 3 fish for 7.5 pounds. Let's head back to the ramp. All right, guys, so let's close this video out. So it's 10:38. I'm back at the ramp. I'm actually loaded back on the trailer and ready to go home. Every fish came on 6 cents Divine Swim Jig and sexified shad with a Rage Craw for the trailer. You know, I threw buzz baits, I threw crankbaits, I threw a different color swim bait, or sorry, different color swim jig, and with different trailer. But literally this one is the only one that got bit. So 3 fish for 7 pounds 8 ounces and 2 hours of fishing. So it's not too incredibly bad. I fished clean, I didn't lose any, so that's good. But it's getting hot, so I'm gonna bail. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there. Looks like me holding the fish. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, get out of the water, be safe, and go stick some lips.